Good morning. Today is 165 and we are headed north, of course, to Chairback East, possibly. And I think that's a 14-4-day. It'll be a little longer than that because we stopped a little short of the shelter today. So maybe between 15 and 16. But that's our goal. We might go a little bit further. Just depends on how we feel, but we do have a couple climbs today. We're hitting about 3 or 4 peaks, and the day looks gorgeous. And we got up and made time to have some hot chocolate. And I think Phoenix had hot chocolate. I was thinking she had coffee, but the morning is cool. And last night was a little chilly, but I used my new buff to keep me warm on my face. And yeah, everything's good. The only thing that's really bothering me still is my ribs. I have a hard time sleeping, especially when I have to roll over and stuff. It's just a little painful. But we enjoyed this stealth site. It was nice and flat, and we are all packed up and we're just about ready to hit the trail. So it is 6:54 and we're gonna have 2 huge victories today. So super excited, and hope you enjoy them too. There's our stealth spot right there. Phoenix put the sticks there and stone so that no vehicles could run over us. And it's 7:03 and we're hitting the trail. So we're going to East Chairback Pond. That is our goal. And I think 15-3 maybe. So we come to a water crossing right off the bat. That's where Phoenix and I went and got water yesterday. So I'll show you that. It's really pretty. There's the water crossing for today. And we got water right there yesterday. This is part of our second water crossing. I'll show you the rest of it. Here's the second water crossing. We crossed right there. And then it goes down to that waterfall. We've done 2 water crossings already. I've crossed over this, but further down. And I used a rope that they had from one side to the other and kind of pulled against it to give me some tension. Otherwise, I think I would have gone in. Phoenix slipped and got her feet wet, and Susan went from a different area and she made it all the way over. So 2 out of 3 is not bad. We saw Navajo Joe again. She was camping on this side of the water crossing along with another group, or her group maybe, of like 4 or 5 people. So maybe we'll see her at Chairback East Pond, where we're going to be staying tonight. She's a pretty cool lady. We met her, I don't know if I said that or not, but met her in New York on the top of Bear Mountain, and she was slack packing and had some extra grapes, and it was during the heat wave. Oh, they were so good. Those are one of my favorites. Them and pineapples, my favorite fruit. So it's fun to cross paths again with people that you have already met on the trail. I really enjoy that. I don't think we're gonna be short of water. We just hit the 2,097.4 mile mark, which means that we only have 100 miles left of the Appalachian Trail. And soon we will hit the 2,100 mile mark. So in just a 0.1, we'll be under 100 miles and in double digits. We just came on this. It's amazing. Let's see what's over on the other side. There's a view of a beautiful waterfall. We're getting really lucky and getting to see quite a few of those on this 100-mile wilderness. There's a little view of the trail right now. Sorry for all these glares, but yeah. Turn the corner, we've got this. And then this. Just made it to the top of that climb. This summit has got like a 2-tier, so we'll climb. We'll go relatively level for about a mile. We'll hit the 2100 mile mark, and then we will hit the next part of this mountain. We have some more climbing ahead of us. The climb continues all the way up. We've been steady climbing, one step at a time. We just finished the first part of this climb. We get a little bit of a break, which is good because that was tough. But before we start the second part of this climb, we get to 2100 miles. So another huge victory on our journey. It'll be the last 100-mile marker that we hit on our way to Katahdin. Beautiful forest up here. We are on the barren ledges, and look at this view. I believe we'll be climbing that over there. Now we are on the break between climbs still, and just came through an evergreen area, but we are 0.2 from 2100 miles. Oh my gosh. We were just talking about our summit day, and we may have to wait one day because of the weather. And so we're just trying to problem solve through some of the options there. But we definitely want to pick the better of the 2 days. And we have that 1-day window that we can use if we need it. So, but we are planning on going up A-Ball and down Hunt. So that is our ascent and descent. It's crazy that we're even making plans for that already. Here is the first 2100 sign we have come across. Usually there's 2, but we have made it to 2100 miles. These chicklets right here, and me. Wow. Okay, well, we've done it. 2100 miles. We are now in the double digits. We have no more 100-mile markers, and we are just continuing to head north. We're going to Chairback Pond East, I think, is where we're going to stay tonight. And I think we have right around 11 miles to go, and it feels good. Keeping it together this time. We are starting the second part of this climb today, heading up to Barren Mountain. Just came up a pretty good climb, and I think I'm getting, well, I know I'm getting closer to the summit, but I think I'm getting a lot closer to the summit. I just had a chat with a guy named James, who has a border collie cattle dog, And oh my gosh, was it beautiful. He lives out here and hikes out here on a regular, but he was so kind, and as soon as he asked me how the trip was, I couldn't even talk. I got emotional. I don't know what's going on. I'm turning into a big old crybaby. Just hit the summit of Barren Mountain. Just finished lunch. Made it quick because it was cold. I put my rain jacket on because it's so windy and cold. But we are hitting a bog here. I don't know how long I can videotape. Hold on. I just saw this. But you can pause that if that was too fast. But I will try to videotape this. These are much better boards than all the boards that we have had up to this point. Hopefully they'll stay like this all the way through the bog. Well, that sun feels good. We have been pretty chilly. It's been really breezy and we haven't had much sun exposure. So we've been pretty chilly this whole morning. Might have been the fastest lunch we've done because just wanted to get moving again. Oops. Look at this. There's some color on the leaves. Fall is on its way. I'm using my buck as a hat right now. So glad I bought it. Bought it just in the nick of time. I used it last night to keep my head warm when I was sleeping. And using it right now for the same reason. See? Here's the trail we're just coming up. They have really maintained this part of the trail really well. They just did the bog boards and have new steps out there. And Susan One said she just saw the remains of a plane crash that she had been telling us about. And so this is what we're gonna go look at. There it is. No fatalities though. Can you imagine? Look at that. That's a miracle. This is a beautiful part of the trail. I think we're walking along top of the last climb that we took. And we have some more ups and downs. We're probably around 7 miles until camp, I'm guesstimating. And so I think we'll get there between 4:30 and 5, which would be great. Hopefully the weather will be nice. I think it'll be sunny. I just hope it isn't too cold that I want to just hunker down in my tent. But I want to go check out the pond and see if there's going to be a decent sunset there. And then hopefully tomorrow morning, maybe get up early and go over by the pond and see if I can catch any moose out there. It's supposed to be one of the top 3 campsites on the whole AT. So hopefully there'll be room for us, 1, and 2, we will be able to enjoy it while we're there. Here's another one of our climbs post-lunch. Here's our next climb. We're getting ready to hit the summit. Just summited Cheerback 3rd Mountain. We have 2 more summits to go today. Okay, we just refilled up on water at a stream. Good, clean, cold water, which was awesome. And now we have 4.4 to get to our campsite. We're running a little later than we thought we would, but we were taking a lot of breaks. I don't know, I guess our bodies are tired today. But we have about 2.1 to finish both summits. I just walked right into a bunch of water and mud. And you should pay attention where I'm going. And so the first one is Columbus, and the other one is Chairback Mountain. And then we go down to Chairback East Pond. So we got to muscle through these next 2 miles. We have 2 more ascents, and then we will be heading down and hitting the pond. And it's supposed to be beautiful, like I said already. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully we'll get there in time to maybe see a sunset. That would be pretty cool. So I think our climb is getting ready to kick into action here. And then tomorrow, I think we have 4 summits to complete. Well, apparently we just summited Columbus Mountain. That was a quick up and down. Now we have a half a mile down and then 0.4 up to Chairback Mountain. And then the rest is basically downhill until we get to our campsite for the night. So it's still pretty breezy, but it's not as cold as it was at lunchtime. My goodness, I was really cold. But I think we got a view up here. So hopefully, if so, I will share it with you. There's a little break in the trees. I'm gonna miss seeing all this. The trail has taken us past the Chairback Gap lean-to, and we are going to pass that up, and we have a half a mile to the summit. Oh no, that's not a bear box. Oh, maybe it is. Might be a work box. But Phoenix, how you doing?
I'm exhausted.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I have a hiker hunger explosion.
I guess we're going down that way, huh? Mm-hmm. We have just summited Chairback Mountain, and now we have the descent to the campsite. But here, what a beautiful view. Here's our descent. It's going to be a good one. I don't call this fun, but got to do it. And there's a sign, so we're heading north. So here we go. Continuing a little bit of bouldering here, if that's what you call it. This is supposed to be on the way down, but I feel like we're level right now. Just going up and down these rocks and climbing them. But that's all right, because we're getting closer to our campsite. We made it to camp, and there's our setup back there. We are right by a pond. I don't know if you can see it over there. It's beautiful. And I'm a little chilly, but I'm doing my last north side that I have. And then the rest of my journey will be dinner with mashed potatoes. So, but I have been really tired today. Today was a hard day for me. So tomorrow we are doing probably close to 16 or 17. and we will finish the Whitecaps tomorrow. And I guess the last summit, like mountain peak, until we hit to Katahdin. So it'll flatten out a little bit, get more level. So we're excited about that because we'll be able to do a little bit better with our mileage and won't get so worn out. So today wore me out. I'm tired. So I'm going to eat my Knorrs. I'm going to say goodnight to you now. We had our 2,100 miles today, so that was super exciting. No more 100-mile markers. And the weather was beautiful. We had some great views. And as always, I had amazing company. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the trail. I hope you had a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Peace out.